Hey there.
Good morning.
Well, it is sort of almost afternoon. We're late this morning.
Why is that? Why are we late?
Because we was just having a rest. Because we had our grandchildren all the weekend, so
Yeah.
we just had a bit of a lay-in today, and
Well, we're tidying the house as well. It wasn't really.
I know, yeah.
It sounds like we're late lounging around,
No.
but we did that first.
Yeah, got it done, and then our Darren's stepdad popped in to visit. He comes round
Bob
Sunday
comes round
morning.
on a Sunday morning, just have a cup of coffee,
Yeah.
talk about the world.
Yeah, he also comes on Wednesdays for supper, but Sundays just
Just for a pop in. He goes for a walk Sundays, so he pops in while he's passing.
Yeah.
And Tina's parents
actually live with us. They live in our basement, so we've done it out as what you call a granny suite here, but it's got a kitchen and a bedroom, and it's quite a large basement. It's what you call a walkout as well, so
they can get to the
normal size
garden.
windows and stuff like that.
So it doesn't feel like a basement.
No, it just feels like a bottom level.
Yeah. So, but anyway, they're going. What I was going to mention was their new arrival today.
Oh yes. So unfortunately, they have an African grey, or they had an African grey called Sydney, who's been there for 33 years. So they had her from when she was an egg.
Tiny little egg, yeah.
And unfortunately, she had a heart attack about a week ago now, wasn't it?
About a week ago, yeah.
Yeah, and they were looking at rescue instead of, because they've got the cage and they've got all the equipment and everything.
And they like having a parrot.
They like the company. Actually, African grey parrots are very chatty. Come on, Lily. They talk all the time, and like they'll get up and she'll say to them, "Good morning," and things like that. So they really missed her.
I don't think they could live without.
No, so
without
they've
a parrot.
gone to a rescue place where they rescue African greys and different birds, and you still have to pay for them.
Which is good because it stops people just saying, "Oh, I'll take that one,"
Yeah, just
and then it
randomly.
ending up back somewhere else.
But the
in
money
the bean
goes
box.
to the charity
Yes.
to rescue more birds.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah, so that was really nice.
That's where they are right now.
And they should
that's
be picking
exciting.
one up. We had one come to visit, so they bring them out to your house. We had one come to visit last week, but unfortunately,
He had a heart problem.
yeah, they took him to the vet for the sort of final checkup, and he had between, what did they say, 2 weeks?
He could survive 2 weeks to 2 years. So it was,
and the vet did say that was being generous with
Yeah,
time.
so really.
He had a really severe heart problem,
so he wouldn't have made it.
and they just said, well,
just got
as
over
much
the
as we want to
heartache.
help
Yeah,
another bird, they just don't want to go through all that emotional distress
No,
of
they
losing
can't
another
deal with
bird
that.
so soon after losing Sydney.
No.
So they've gone to
so we're going to have
pick up David. I think he's
Dave.
Yeah, and they're
Dave
not
the
really a
parrot.
fan of the name, and the rescue centre said we didn't even know his name. The owner died, and we got the parrot, and nobody knew his name or anything.
So they called him Dave.
It's quite sad. So
He looked like a
could have been
Dave, so they said
But
he
I
looked
think it
like
might be a
Dave.
girl as well, so
Oh, really?
they're not sure.
Okay, I thought it was.
They're not sure. No.
Okay.
So that's another thing. So anyway, the adventure of getting a new parrot
Continues.
continues. Yes.
We're going our usual route here. We've been trying some others out just for a bit of a change, but honestly, I really quite like this one.
Yeah.
Not only is it spot on time, it's got 4 different fields to it. You sort of up the hill and across. You cross the field here, and then you go through the playing fields, and then you're on the home stretch. So it sort of breaks up
You've got
into.
a bit of a lake going on.
There's always a bit of interest there. We saw beaver the other day,
Yeah.
which was quite cool, and that was good.
And then we're going to buy half a cow. We're not
Yeah.
getting it today, but then we're going to see our friends who live in Edmonton.
We've got some friends, Floyd and Mel, who Mel's family are farmers, And they've often told us, hey, if you want to save some money on buying meat, you should
and get really good meat because it's obviously...
It's really good meat, yeah. It's really good organic meat.
Yeah.
And so they said buy half a cow with us. So we've always said yes to that, but it's like about $2,000, up to $2,000.
Yeah.
Obviously, depending on how big your cow is. So
it's a bit of an investment
but-
up front. Which
but
I
you'll
think, like,
probably
2,000
save that.
2,000 Canadian is what, 1,500 US probably, and
How much?
1,500 US.
What, 2,000?
2,000 Canadian is about 1,500 US, isn't it?
No, more like 3.5.
Oh, is it? No.
Yeah, theirs is more than ours, darling.
Oh,
Yeah, the Canadian dollar is in the tank at the minute.
yeah, sorry. I
Yeah,
went the
sorry.
wrong way,
You went the wrong way.
Yeah.
No, but we'll probably be saving as much as we're spending.
Yeah.
So it's a really good investment. It's even worth buying another. We might need to have to buy another freezer, but it's still cheaper than.
No, that's not right. You've gone the wrong way. I'm thinking in my head, that's not right. Because
What's that?
it is about 1,500 US. Because 1,500 US is 2,000 Canadian. Because ours is, when you convert it, I'm sure, Dan.
How many dollars, American dollars, do you think you get to $1 Canadian dollar?
I don't know off the top of my head, do you?
Just guess.
Do
Get
you
two.
know?
Let's say 2. So you get 2 American to 1 Canadian.
It
There's
doesn't matter.
2.
Give me your phone.
There's
and I'll
2.
do
There's
it.
2 Canadian to 1.
Right, we're just gonna figure this out. Give me your phone and let me just put it in because I'm not sure.
This is Google.
I really don't know.
Oh,
I just thought it
sure
was the
now.
other way, and you thought it was.
It's
this
a
way.
very modern way to have an argument
Yeah.
with your spell.
Are we arguing?
We are, yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, you're like, I'm going to get the right answer. You're
No,
wrong.
I'm not. I'm just not sure. I want to know. Right. So
My hair has decided to do itself today, so I haven't involved myself in its movements at all. Come this way, Lily. Come here, Lil. I haven't involved a comb today.
you're saying it's 3,000.
What?
You're saying it's more.
What's that? More?
I said it was about 1,500, and you said it was.
Yeah, you get less. You get less
I
Canadian
say it's-
dollars.
No, I
For-
say 2,000 Canadian is 1,500 US. What do you say it is?
I say. What? How much? 15,000 Canadian.
No, 2,000 Canadian dollars is about 1,500 US. That's what I said. You can watch the video back. if you want.
Okay. No.
And you said it was the other way. You said
Okay.
It is,
So what is it?
what are you saying it is?
The other way.
Yeah. What are you saying it is?
I
Let's do
think that 2,000 Canadian is 1,000 American.
Oh, you like you. You said it was the other way.
I did.
Yeah, you did. Well,
Lily, where does that dog think she's going?
Look, changing subject. It is actually, believe it or not, 1,447 US dollars.
To the south,
So I was
2,000.
pretty close.
You were pretty close.
Okay, so back to the cow.
Yeah. What? Hey. So yeah, so we're going to go and see Floyd Mel. They're going to tell us all about cows and their wily ways and how we can get some cheap meat,
Yeah.
which will be cool.
And we get to choose how it's chopped up as well. The butcher will call us.
Yeah, we need to talk to Floyd and Mel about that because we really have no idea about what cuts where.
Like so many
gonna
roasts,
give you this.
so many mints. Meat.
You take that
Okay,
or
I'll take the dog.
okay.
There we go.
So we don't
We'll
even
come up with
know
another dog next
what we're supposed to
can be a bit
order
funny.
there. So Floyd and Mel will point us in the right direction
Yep.
because otherwise we'll end up with
Hi
just
there.
hello there.
He's really friendly.
She's not. She's a nut.
actually at the moment, so she might not be as friendly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But she'll get close. She'll get frightened and then she'll growl, and then he'll think I should have bit her head off at the start when I had the chance. He just wants to say hello. Go on, if you want to, Tina, it's up to you.
Be nice, Lily.
You be nice.
Lewis is 4 years old.
Is he? Lewis looks in great shape. Lily's 9, so... But she's just come into season. We didn't think that she'd be in season again, but...
Well, he's neutered. So.
Oh, there we go. There we go, Lil. He's a good boy. He's a good boy, isn't he? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Friendly to attacking.
At that time, they're not.
Sorry about that.
Okay, no worries. No worries. That's okay.
You have a good day. See that? There's a dog down there. Bring your pit bulls. Bring all your dogs.
Yeah, she'll bite you.
She'll kill. She'll
She
kill.
didn't. She was just giving him that on the back.
No, she was doing that. I'm all right. I'm fine. Just get real close to me so I can bite you with my one
My
good
one
tooth. So yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna get some beef and make sure we order the right thing.
Yep.
So quite excited about that because that's something we've talked about for ages.
Yeah, put yourself on the camera. There you go.
There we go. So we've been thinking about doing it since we've been here. We've been here 15 years. It's like, oh, and only 2 times we've come close to doing it.
Yeah.
But
Well, I had another friend who actually did it, didn't she? Janine and her husband.
Yes.
Actually, they have a farm
Yes.
and cows and all that. So we almost done with them.
But we
at the
didn't-
time, it was a little bit pricey, wasn't it? Like the
I
pound
don't think we. Yeah.
per pound.
Per
we
pound was
probably
really
saving
expensive.
not as much as we are now. Like the pricing is crazy.
Yeah. Meat has gone up, as you know, wherever you are.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it's not too bad here because we are well known. Alberta's well known for its beef. It's got fantastic beef, isn't it?
But it's still gone up.
It's still gone up, yeah.
Yeah.
But we're buying it per pound, whatever the cut. So that's really good. Like if you buy ribeye steaks, you'll know that they cost you a lot more than obviously a pound of mincemeat costs. So, but this is the same price, whatever the cut.
Whatever the cut.
It's exciting.
So and we have been on the carnivore diet where we just eat meat products, so that's always good to have cheap meat.
Yeah.
Protein actually it's cheaper anyway because you eat less. Your satiates you so much better. You have a mouthful of steak beats 4 mouthfuls of burger, you know. It depends on what you're feeding yourself. But anyway,
Do you mean 4 mouthfuls of vegetable? Or-
anything. I think steak is better
Yeah, steak.
for you than burger. Burger's better than, you know. I think. For me personally, I just
Yeah.
that
You like burgers though, don't you?
I'm a big fan of the burger. In
Yeah,
fact,
when
that's
we go
my
out to,
favourite
like,
meal.
If we go to a fancy restaurant and that, a lot of the time you'll have burger. won't
Well, I've been disappointed with steaks before,
you? Yeah,
and so I get all upset if it's not right.
yeah.
But I'm not the sort of person that demands like you go and here I'll go do this again because I know it just goes on the floor down their trousers and then goes back in the grill and then it's overcooked or whatever they do to it. So I'd rather just have a
remember
burger.
that- Tell you what, the best burger we've had was at Southgate
Oh, that was
Centre.
good, yeah,
The
yeah.
Southgate Centre in Edmonton. So that's like quite a big mall, and they've got a food court there.
That'll be open today.
It will be, and there is like a burger place there that uses Wagyu beef. isn't
Oh
it?
my goodness, but
Oh
them
my
burgers are unreal. It's like an angel crying on your tongue.
Even because I don't mind burgers, but it's not like I've got.
Oh,
to have a burger.
she's well above burgers.
I like steak, but,
Oh, steaks, she's good with that. Burgers, not so much.
but that was like if you haven't been, what was the place? We can't remember the place. It was new, like we hadn't seen it there before. We don't go to malls a lot, do we? So
No, we're
you know,
not
like,
really maulers.
yeah, and if we do, we're normally like we're going there to get this specific
certain
thing,
thing.
and then we don't.
But we did the other day, we went and hung out and had dinner and did all the walking around. That was good with the kids. A little bit of a shiny nose
A
there.
bit of a dribbly nose.
A little bit of a
going
shiny
on.
nose. It's a bit windy out here. But anyway, the burgers were really good. But we are looking forward to that. But we are moving to keto.
Yeah, we've been doing keto for the 75 hard, haven't we?
Yeah, just because we can't be so hard on ourselves. And honestly, at this time of the year when we spend a little bit more time with, say, our grandchildren and stuff,
Yeah.
you go to the mall and you can't get
It's not a
just
lot of
meat.
meat.
You know,
There is
everything's
a lot of
with wraps and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So you can have a wrap,
keto wrap.
a keto wrap, yeah.
And we have so we can have salads or
Yeah.
vegetables.
So you can have a
bit of
chicken
fruit.
salad
Yeah.
and have a proper meal, rather than you go and say, oh, I don't want the fries, I don't want this, I don't want that. Take that out here, and then you end up with a tiny little bit of meat, and you're paying for the full meal, and it doesn't really taste anywhere near.
It doesn't really feel like a
No,
lot.
at all, no. And it's just a bit of a disappointment. So it's quite nice to have a little bit more in the way of salad. So we'll see how it goes. It's definitely fitting with our 75 hard. And as you know, this is our second Sunday.
It's week 2.
This is week
End of week 2. So
end of week 2, just about to go into week 3.
Week 3.
And how are you finding it, Tina? What's your favourite thing about it?
My favourite thing is the walks.
Right.
So even like we're late today, it's more like a lunchtime walk, but
Yeah.
it's still just really nice to get out of the house and get some fresh air. I mean, it's quite windy today and it's warm. It's like 11 plus
So
here.
it's
So
a perfect day for walking,
yeah,
actually.
perfect day. There's a
Not
little
too
bit of
sweaty.
a breeze. Excuse me. It's a bit of a sorry, the dog's
It's
going
okay.
crazy. There's a bit of a chill in the air, which cools you down. So
Which is quite nice,
nice for
isn't it?
walking.
Yeah.
And just to do it regular, we even managed, I'm so proud of us that we managed to do it with our grandkids, because
Yeah, because we thought that was going to mess it up a little bit,
Yeah.
because sometimes they walk everywhere.
they
know,
do.
with our
My daughter's
granddaughter.
really good like that. Like,
Yeah.
well, she doesn't drive because she lives in the city,
Yeah.
but they do walk. Like, she walks them to school, she walks them to the shops, everything, you know. So
Yeah, so when we said we're going for a walk, there wasn't like a yay! It was a, oh, okay then. So, but they came and they really enjoyed it.
They
So,
did. we
which was good.
made it. We made a plan. Like, we'll walk to the park because there's a park halfway. You know, so
Yes.
We made that plan, and you probably saw the video here somewhere.
yeah,
So then we had that, and I think it's a thing of, I don't know if you've ever seen that Jim Carrey movie where he has to say yes to everything. Well, I almost like try to make myself do that when the kids are here. So it's like, can we do painting, Nanny? Yes. Can we do, you know what I mean? Like, I really force myself to say yes.
because I sometimes say no. I didn't this
You
weekend.
didn't. It was great this weekend, but I just think it's really nice as grandparents. So we still they still have to tidy up after themselves and
They still have to
No.
behave. They still
still
behave.
have to behave.
They behave very well, don't they?
But my daughter
They
has
do.
5 children, and it's really like 2 younger ones.
And then what ages are they? What's
Well, they range from
Ivy's 9?
Ivy is
Dorothy, just
Ivy is
carry
10.
on. Yeah, carry on. Ivy's 10. Oh, wow.
They range
Sorry, Ivy. I thought you was 9.
So they range from 10, and the youngest one is 2, coming on 3. So Kyra.
Kyra's, yeah, she's
So
3.
they really do range. So she's got the 2 younger ones, so she doesn't really.
Get any peace.
No, she doesn't get any peace. And also, you know, a lot of it is no, because they just can't afford to buy colouring books at the shop, or, you know, like, let's go and have great big slushies, or, you know what I mean? Like, she has to budget to manage that family. Her and her partner do. So,
Yeah, 5 kids.
yeah, we're in a
got
better
to be, they've got to be
situation.
fed, yeah.
Because it's just me and Darren, and we both got businesses and we both work. So,
And Lily.
yeah, and we've got Lily,
Yeah,
obviously.
she's a lot.
So it doesn't hurt to just, you know, can I have the large sloshy now? Yes, you know, like,
Yes, you can.
it doesn't hurt, does it?
Not at all. No, it's quite good to. It's good with them. They appreciate the smallest things as well.
Oh, they're great.
That's the,
kids, aren't they? They're lovely.
That's the joy
little
of
girls.
kids.
They're just so grateful, like you say, for anything you do. Like,
Yeah.
like if I buy them, like, they've got toothbrushes at our house and stuff like that. So if I buy them a new toothbrush, like, it's not like they don't even notice. Like, they come running downstairs, they're like, Nanny, you got us new toothbrushes. I know.
They're a blessing,
Yeah,
really.
they're really sweet girls.
They are.
so they appreciate everything. So anyway, I don't know how we got off onto that.
I don't know how we got off on that.
We're having quite a chatty walk today. But,
Chatty walk.
Oh, fitting it in. We were really.
Fitting it in.
I was really proud. Like we went round. Actually, my mum and Terry helped out with that because they sort of babysat. They sat there while the girls were playing at the park, so we could do our 45 minutes on Friday. Then we all went and grabbed some supper from the mall, and then we got home. And then the morning walk, it was really nice, which we brought you to because you went to the park with us. And we walked up 7 minutes. We just managed to get it all in.
We're doing great.
Yeah, we didn't take them home till it was like 4:30, 5 o'clock-ish. And we dropped round to see my son and his wife. We dropped round to see my son and his wife and our other 5 grandchildren. Yeah, we are super blessed.
We are super
So
blessed.
they live pretty close. We didn't walk round there, even though they just live round the block, because we had to go somewhere else.
We did.
But we just dropped in.
Say hello.
Yeah, say hello. I told you about the colouring book I made. I made a family colour.
No, it's not go. You said go.
That's what the hand is.
Is it? Why haven't they came through there then?
What do you mean?
She drove round there.
Go that way. They can drive that way.
These people can't.
No.
She did.
They can drive back.
She drove.
To go back to the bring us home. And understand the hand signals.
My wife's funny.
You did. You said that last time.
Did I?
No, we shouldn't be crossing. Like when you get the countdown, it means you can still cross.
No, not us. That guy in the car shouldn't have crossed. Shouldn't have gone in the car.
They can go with the slip lane because they're not crossing over us where we are.
He didn't come from there. I'm going to check this film to see what happened. I'm here to weird her out. That's why I was God. That's why God sent me to weird you out.
Look at these. These people have got some sort of weather thing going on.
That's it. You got to be thinking a lot about the weather there. They're probably amateur weather sleuths.
Maybe they're not amateur. Maybe they work for the Weather Network. Who knows? Could be putting the data in for the Weather Network.
Yeah, I'll just check.
Work from home job.
Just check online. Yeah. What's it doing? I don't know. Let me have a look out the window. Report on the national weather.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a glorious day.
Yeah. It is glorious day. What are we doing today then, Dad? What else are we doing? After this, we're going to get the cow. Well, we're not getting the cow today.
There's going to be cow chat.
We're going to talk cow. We're going to talk.
We're talking cows.
Meat cuts.
We're talking meats. We're talking carnivores. We're
Yeah.
talking. If you don't eat meat, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm glad to hear this. I do love animals, but I just can't.
We like
not
the
eat.
taste of them too, though.
I knew you was going to say that. I was going to say that, and I thought, don't say that.
I prefer pork to beef, to be honest. But,
Really?
yeah, I do.
I think pork is tasteless.
No, I don't. Not how I cook it though. No.
Oh no, yeah, but I'm not saying you put it bad. I'm not saying dried up.
No, you was then. Talk about my cooking now.
Yeah, she's a terrible cook. Help. She's not. She's actually fabulous cook. We had a cabbage the other day with some bacon and cream, and oh my goodness, I'll never look at a cabbage the same way. I thought cabbage was the most boring.
The side dish.
The side dish from hell. Yeah, it was
That was like the main event, Darren.
I know
wasn't it?
everyone. Yeah, I'd had 2 lots greedily, but yeah, that was good. Are we getting any culinary delights today?
Are we getting any what?
Culinary delights.
Culinary.
Culinary. I don't know if that's the proper word.
It is culinary.
Culinary, that's the word.
Culinary.
Culinary delights.
We are doing. I don't know. Actually, we had a culinary delight for lunch, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, the keto wraps.
Keto wraps.
Yeah, I like the keto wraps.
So cook some thighs in the air fryer.
What sort of thighs? Frog thighs.
Chicken thighs.
Chicken thighs. Chicken thighs, not cow thighs.
We cook chicken thighs, or we, I cooked chicken thighs.
She
in the air
cooked the
fryer.
chicken thighs.
So easy.
So easy, so she
Left
says.
them. So I cooked them last night.
Oh yeah.
And then I put them in the freezer, and then today we had in the fridge, and then today I took all the, because it's really soft thigh meat. It's got a lot of flavour as well.
Probably the best flavour in the chicken.
Yeah, like I'm not a fan of
What do you think, people? Put in the
breast
comments.
meat. You tell us. What do you like?
I used to always go for breast meat, and Tina used to say, "Why are you doing that? There's no flavour there." And when I actually tried it, one against the other, because I'm a big condiment person. There's not a lot of food passes my lips without either butter or something else on it greedily. That's why we're 75 and hard, I think. So, but anyway, just having them on their own and having a real taste test, the darker meat is so much more flavourful.
Oh, it is. It's lovely, isn't it?
And I've always heard that, but the breast was always bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I can either go into some sort of sport where I've got to use my tongue and teeth and fingers to try and get some meat off these bones, or I can just go, two big breasts. Two breasts? What are you talking about?
You can have two breasts.
You can,
Breasts
if you
on
want.
a chicken, so.
There is two. A bit greedy though.
Anyway, that's what we had. So I pulled all the meat off, chopped it all into little pieces, and then I found this Chipotle. No, it's not.
It is.
It's
Chipotle.
is it? That, and I never know. Are you
Is that
sure?
hot?
Yeah. That
It's the hot.
Chipotle mayo, isn't it?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what.
it was like Western Family, like stayed on own brand. You know,
So you
stayed on
didn't
its
think
own
it was going to
brand.
be super tasty?
I didn't. I just thought it was just going to have like a hint of spice in
Yeah.
there. Man, it was like blowing your head off, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's like someone who was leaving that job was like, "What's what I'm going to do here, lads?"
And like I
And filled it up.
I like put it in my mouth, and I was like saying to you, like, that's not that. Oh.
That's not that hot.
Yeah. So it's like really hot.
It was really hot, wasn't
So I just mixed like half and half with just normal mayo.
it? Mayo.
Had that, put that in a wrap
See?
with some thinly sliced cucumber. Get a bit of
That was
crunch
really
in
good.
there.
Yeah. And where did you get that idea from? From like Peking duck pancakes.
You know, I really like cucumber, so.
See, with the cucumber, and then that salad. What sort of salad was that?
Oh, that's that.
The salad that lasts forever.
It's not really salad. It's
Broccoli-saurus.
Broccoli coleslaw, you know, like the
Yeah.
crunchy. So I keep some of that in the fridge too, because that
How
can
long
go
has
into
that? That's been
anything.
in there like 2 weeks. It's like
Oh, people
brand
go,
new.
oh, but seriously, still crunchy. It doesn't have any mould or anything.
All it
like
needs
that
is a
on it.
haircut. I go in there every day and give it a hair. No, I don't. But that is pretty hardy stuff.
Yeah.
But that'll be done today. I'm going
There's
to be.
not a lot left.
No. Anything else to add to that, team, before we go?
You never know what we're going to have for supper.
You might see us
Haven't
at
really
dinner
thought
time.
about it, so we might come back and maybe do a.
We're going to show you one of our indoor exercises.
Oh, yeah.
Don't laugh when you see it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not like we do lift weights and go on. What do they call bikes that don't go anywhere? Just a static indoor bike. It's like someone who doesn't know where to ride them. I've got my indoor bike.
Well, that's what it's.
What do they call it? I don't even know what they call it. Static.
Yeah, well,
A static.
you know
what we
we've
need.
got
A bike that doesn't go anywhere. Anyway, so we've got that. But we've got another exercise that we do with the headpiece. What's it called? The
virtual
VR
reality.
Oculus headset.
Virtual reality.
A virtual reality game. So
Do that.
you just, well, we'll show you. I don't want to tell you because you'll be like, oh, I'm not even going to watch that. But it's good fun.
Because you love it. It's
It is
really,
good fun.
Like you can pick your favourite tunes. They've got, like,
What's
some
your
really
favourite
cool
tune on there so far?
playlists.
Tina
You
met
know what, it's
Jane
weird,
Fonda
but I
on there
go
the other
through-
day.
Jane Fonda's on
She was
there.
talking to Jane Fonda the other day. So.
And
Hey Jane, how's it going? Just in the comments there if you.
Yeah, so
Good to see you. Thanks for watching.
I don't know. I go through phases. Like
Skinny bird.
it's different what I want in a workout than what I listen to in my car. You know.
What do you mean?
Something that makes you.
Do you go for like heavy thumping beats, T?
No, like I love a bit of disco in there, but I like disco anyway. But you know, they've got some real Diana Ross,
Some real
classics
stompers.
and some real like really get you pumping and dancing.
Yeah.
And also like they've got The Cure and things like that, like really random.
My favourite one has been Slade so far. That was
K-pop,
good.
they've got K-pop in there too.
I don't even know what that means. K-pop.
Let's not go too.
Am I behind again? Is that like?
No, it's fine, darling.
Okay, it doesn't matter about K-pop.
Fine, it's like Korean.
Korean pop.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that another day.
Let him experience it. And
Yeah, I'm going to probably do that today. I'll probably do my workout to a K-pop workout. So it just gets your blood pumping.
that wasn't K-pop what we were listening to when we was painting with acrylic markers.
No?
The girls. That
No.
was like Japanese, just sort of like anime songs from anime movies. Like,
Oh, right.
we just put that on in the background. They love all that. Like I was like shocked. Like my granddaughter singing Russian songs. Like she doesn't know what it means.
She can't speak Russian, but
She's
she
only
can.
10 and she's like singing these Russian songs and shouting.
Yeah.
So as much as people complain about social media and kids being not good at it, I thought that was really amazing. That she's learning all these Russian, because she said they've got a new Russian girl come to their school or something.
Oh, yeah.
So I think she's just trying.
She wants to just make a connection with the
Yeah.
Russian girl.
Yeah. But she knew the words and everything, so she's.
She did, yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, as far as social media goes, it has created a hideous amount of problems, but it's also answered a lot of problems as well.
Yeah.
I would
it's
imagine
answered a lot of questions for me.
being someone who's disabled or housebound or even ill to the point that they're housebound, it brings the whole world into your home. So as much as people say, oh, people do this, they do that, the truth of it is it's the world in your hand. So
Yeah.
I'm
not a fan of short form video. I like long form video, so I like them for someone like I'll watch it, someone doing watercolour or sketching or something like that. I like to watch the full video.
I
get
do
into
actually. I enjoy it,
Yeah.
but honestly, I get caught every time on them shorts. I'm like a goldfish. It just comes on and something will get me, and I'm like flicking, and I'm like stop, and it takes me a minute to stop.
I know.
And I keep saying, as soon as you start flicking and you feel like you're just scrolling, then I have to stop and turn off and come away from it. So because I used to just,
isn't it?
it's very addictive. I'll get out my phone, I'll be making a cup of tea, get out my phone, have a quick look, see what's going on. And in reality, none of my nobody. There's only a few people actually on Facebook that I know that I follow. So
Yeah, I
there's
think
only a few people.
I very rarely go on. There's only just like a few people that are in England and
Yeah.
stuff like that we can.
Just to talk to,
Yeah, if
just
they're
to see what
commenting
they're
or I'll post
what they
something.
doing in their life. But most of it is just rubbish and yeah, most of it's rubbish. Sorry, Mark, but it's rubbish.
Well, like YouTube shorts, like they're all like I don't even go on Instagram a lot actually because it is a sort of a shorts app really. Like the videos are shorts, like the comments that's normally just a picture and that. I spend the majority of my time
Isn't it better that it's
on
short?
YouTube. No, I like.
You want to be educated.
I want to be educated. I think that's why I watch them, and or I'll watch like holiday ones as well that are on YouTube. Like we want to go to Thailand this year, don't we? So
Yeah.
I watch a lot of that. I watch that sort of stuff. But I like fuller videos. I don't like short.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but I do realise that if you want to find out what's trending, watch shorts.
Watch
you
the
know,
shorts, yeah.
Watch shorts videos.
Yeah. The thing is, how much shorter can our attention span become? You know, it's going to be almost milliseconds, and we're going to have to
we will have to create shorts for our channel, because that's how you grab people.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you get people's attention.
You've got to get someone's attention in the first 3 seconds. The thing with me is I just scroll through them all.
Yeah.
But I won't. Yeah, there's only a couple of subjects that I really stop and they catch me on.
I don't know what our grandkids have seen, changing the subject totally.
Yeah.
But every time we went past a big drain, they've caught something. Every time we went past a big drain, it was like, look out, Pennywise could be in there. Yeah, so they've watched it, but they haven't seen the whole movie. They're not old enough, but they must have caught something.
Yeah.
So that was quite
They were trying to look into drains and see if there's
Pennywise can get you.
if there's a clown in there. Yeah.
And they say, like, that Goosebumps thing, they say, yeah, Nanny, can we watch Goosebumps? And I'll ask the mum says yes. And then they'll sit there and, like, 2 minutes after switching it on, yeah, no, can we turn this off?
Turn it off. This is just a bit too scary. But yeah, Nova doesn't like the horror. Ivy loves the horror.
But she doesn't like watching it. She loves it. She wishes she could.
But it just scares her too much. Well, I am going to put you down now.
Yeah, I think we've chatted quite a lot.
We've chatted quite a lot today. I hope that you're having a wonderful day, and that you do all things right. The guy who just rode from where did we get our fountain tyre?
Yeah.
This is where we get our tyres done. He phoned me the other day saying he's had a problem, so I just lent him some tools and some bits, and he seemed quite surprised. But he's a really nice guy. If you ever need tyres, if you're local, go and see Row. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That wind's head on, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's taking my thoughts away.
Yeah, and the sound will probably... So
Can't hear anything anyway, so we're going to go.
Hopefully you heard some of what
You
we
might
were
not have
saying.
heard anything, otherwise we've just...
And we haven't mic'd up, like I've got all the mics now, because I had to do it for business, so...
Should we mic up?
But, I don't know,
Mate,
it's been
we'll
okay
see.
so far, and I've listened to some of them.
It's been okay so far. It probably sound terrible, but Tina is a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to stuff like that. So we might
see how it goes.
See how it goes.
I'm not going to do that because we haven't got time to do that. So
Okay, you're not
I'm
going
not
to
going to
get.
be a perfectionist.
She's not going to be a perfectionist, but
As long
normally,
as you can hear the audio,
if you
we'll
can
be
hear
good.
us, can you hear us? Anyway, if you are watching us and you've thought if they can do it, I can definitely do it.
Yeah.
We've actually done exactly what we wanted to. If we had just one person who jumps out of bed or gets out of that chair or turns off the TV and picks up a book or walks around the block or starts drinking enough water so their stomach and their body works as it should do, we'd be very happy with that.
Yeah.
Because
please
the video...
tell us if you're deciding to join us. Please tell us. Let us know your names, and
Yeah.
so we can
Yeah,
chat
if you thought... Man,
each other out, can't we?
yeah, if that old git can do it, Darren, if Darren can do it, I can do it. That's a t-shirt. And honestly,
My name's not Karen.
that's not Karen.
It's not Darren and Karen.
Darren and Karen, no. Darren and Karen. Tina.
I'll be your friend.
I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend.
I'll be your friend.
Anyway, sorry about that. The goose on the rocks.
Hey there, we are doing our 45 minutes evening session. Look at this fella. Yeah. This is another part of a lake that's just round the corner from us. It's really pretty for the wildlife, lots of birds, and
fish, herons.
yeah, all sorts going on here. So it's really nice anyway. And
Frogs.
we've actually got to do like a. Let's turn around now.
What are you going to do?
Well, I was saying we've got to do like a 15-minute. Not 15 minutes. Sorry, we've got like a 30-minute one to do. There is It's really beautiful. The sun's out, but there's like a bit of a chill in the air. That's why I'm
Still a
wearing
chill,
my hoodie.
yeah.
So
Yesterday was like boiling hot.
yeah,
Like full on summer, 27 degrees. AC's on.
yeah,
Today, sun's out, but there's a chill in the air.
yeah,
And that's just taking it down to 18. So,
yeah.
are we turning around here?
We are turning
Is it
around
turn
here. We
around?
are walking
Turn
back.
around.
Yeah, let me just check my time on my watch.
Lily, come on now.
Yep,
Hey, look.
exactly.
Come on, Lily.
So we were just doing like a 15-minute from the house walk out, and then we'll come back. So
just
that'll
went
give
half
us
an
our
hour
30 minutes. We've had a really nice day today, didn't we, Darren? We had. I'm just going to come back. Sorry. Yep.
Floyd and Mel.
Yeah, went to see them. We told you about them. So we sorted out how we want our meat cut. They give us some advice on
Oh, yeah,
what we
we're
should
getting
do. Because we're buying
from them,
half a
aren't we?
cow, aren't we? So yeah, that's all organised, and a couple of other things. You're helping them out with the downstairs with their shower.
So we went and had a look at that, yeah.
So we went and had a look at that. Then we went on the way home. We was going to get like Wagyu burgers, weren't we? So
Yeah,
we
there's
went
a
to
place.
Southgate.
What's it called? Ghost?
Ghost it is.
By...
In the food court at Southgate
Yeah.
Mall. We talked about it earlier. And
We had one a couple of weeks ago before we were on the 75 hard. And man, that is a really good burger.
it really is. And then we got there and it was like, yeah, we'll get one of those. But when we got there, we was like, okay, but we can't have chips / fries with that. And we can't have the bread. So it was literally a burger.
We would have been throwing
So we would have been hungry.
most of the stuff away
Yeah.
just to have the Wagyu beef. Now, if you've had Wagyu beef, oh my goodness, it is delicious. The meat, the fat is evenly distributed through the meat,
yeah.
so you get the same taste throughout, and
that
it
is such
almost tastes creamy.
Yeah, it's lovely. Isn't
Just
it?
cooked, it tastes like cream. Anyway, it's really good beef, and it's an amazing burger, but we are off 90% that's in it, so
Yeah.
we will be back and we will have one.
After I 75 hard,
After
we
I
will
75
get one with the
hard.
burger. Because they do like on a brioche bun as well.
It's pretty well made up. It's probably one of the best burgers available
So-
to man.
We ended up going to the sort of,
The meat.
what was
Yeah.
it called? What's that place called that we went to?
Bourbon Street? No?
Yeah, Bourbon Street. It's sort of like a Chinese, but there's things. So there was Bourbon
It's all
chicken,
barbecue,
yeah, and barbecued
meats, chicken.
Cajun barbecue chicken.
God, that was good.
So we just had meat and then on a
A few veg.
yeah,
some
like
beans.
broccoli
and broccoli.
and green beans.
Yeah, that was nice though.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
nice and light.
I don't
couldn't
miss.
eat
I
it
don't
all
miss
at all.
chips.
No, I don't either. But I couldn't eat it all. Like you brought some home as well, didn't you? Like they really
I
stuck
did,
it in
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So
I think it's because it was end of day. They were like, "Man, we're not going to get rid of this."
yeah,
So,
so we got plenty of that.
Yeah, that was really good actually.
Mm-hmm.
But that burger is. We'll be back for that. So
Yeah.
not
So we stopped there at Southgate on the way home, and then we just got home and we thought, okay, we've got 30 more minutes exercise to fit in because we've done 15 minutes already
We
in our
normally do it a
second
little bit later,
exercise.
but we thought we'd get it done and then get to doing the things that we were going to do this weekend.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so I'm going to do like
some of our-
hopefully have an hour once we get home. I've still got to do my 10 pages. I haven't done mine yet.
yeah,
Did
I've
you
got
do
to
yours
read.
this morning?
No, did I? I think I might.
I,
have done,
I know that
actually.
was yesterday morning.
That was
you
yesterday. I
did.
was reading with the girls.
Yeah.
No, maybe I haven't. I'll check. But no, I don't think I have. I thought I was gonna do it this morning
Yeah.
when I first woke up,
But you was doing tattooing.
and then I got distracted with that stencil and
Yeah.
yeah, that ain't.
But at least you got it to work.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, like stroke, like it's got like a thing that prints out stencils. If
A
I don't know if you've
printer.
ever had a tattoo, but if you have a tattoo, they'll
Basi-
normally create a stencil of what tattoo you like, and then they'll put that on your arm, and then they tattoo
You just
over
follow
it.
it. You just follow
Sort of
that.
like a
yeah.
guide. So
Yeah.
Darren's got like it's just like a normal printer, specific type of printer though. You can't do it on every printer. You got the one that works, didn't you? And
You
then
put the special. Instead, you need to have one that you can put your own inks in. You know,
Yeah.
like the pots rather than the cartridges. So you just buy stencil ink.
yeah, your arms.
There we go.
Yeah,
Your arm thing.
yeah.
You just put stencil ink in there, so it prints out stencils. It's just a hobby. I'm not a tattoo
Well, you
artist.
tattoo people though.
Well, don't tell anybody that, Liz. Only family.
Okay.
The reason we got a tattoo, that's how I ended up with a tattoo machine in the first place, is my daughter and my son brought it for me for Christmas because both of them wanted tattoos. I paint a bit and I draw a bit, and they thought, hey, Dad could do that. If we get him a tattoo set up, we can get some free tattoos. So
Which they have.
which they have done, yeah. So but anyway, it's just a bit of fun for me. I'm a bit of an artist, Tina is too, and you are as well, whether you know it or not. But so I just enjoy it as much as I do painting.
Yeah.
It's just
I like
painting.
art. I'm not an artist, but I like painting.
She is very
messing about
artistic.
with it and-
I think everyone's an artist too. It's just whether you're embrace it or not. Everyone can draw. Everyone can enjoy a beautiful view and take photographs. That's art. Just as long
and
as
then
if you
sketch it.
enjoy it.
As long as you don't judge yourself, like you're not all good. Like we've had this conversation, but Darren really does have a talent to be able to draw stuff. I don't, but I can do it because I concentrate really hard and I copy stuff. So if I want to draw a duck, for instance, I'll take a stop a minute. I'll just turn the alarm off. There you go. I will take a picture of a duck, and then I will sketch it out and stuff like that. So it takes me a lot longer. Whereas Darren could just look at a duck and draw a duck, or not even look at a duck, just draw a duck. But that's okay because it doesn't matter, does it? Like,
No, it
if
doesn't.
it takes me longer, it doesn't matter. I still enjoy it. And I like loose sketching, or what you call urban sketching.
And what does that entail?
It means that you don't worry too much about everything being perfect,
Right.
which is what I struggle with in my work and in, you know, working with computers and things like that. It's super detail orientated. I'm that type of
You're a detail sort
personality.
of person, aren't you?
I know, so for me that's really good for me to try to loosen up and sorry.
No, that's
I'm going
fine. No,
on
not at all.
about it.
I need to have a wee. Like, it's all just come over me all of a sudden. I'm just going to stop this now because I might have to run off and wee in the.
Okay.
Good.
You
See ya.
can't wee around here.
No, I might rerun.